afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. Casey Mize, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Now at the plate here is Rod Carew, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Rod Carew.
First pitch on the way. And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we are officially underway from Comerica Park. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
111.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Trammell brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 34, Kirby.
Up next for Minnesota, Kirby Puckett, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. And he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Grounded up the first baseline. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2. Slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down go the Twins in order. Twins nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Randy Dobnak, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Victor Reyes is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And now pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A payoff pitch one more time.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And another foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a liner. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again, 3-2. Hard ground ball to third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
At the plate, Harold Castro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Reyes gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's running. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Next for the Tigers, Al Kaline. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And no one can get there as it falls. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Not shortstop.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases loaded here, nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So that will bring up Jonathan Scope. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit out to its second. Taken in by Peru. A bare hand for one. Back to Killebrew. The double play, and the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Second inning set to go, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew.
First baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
First pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. In is Torrey Hunter. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And the runner back easily. Hunter leads off first with one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. fouled off. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runner at first here, one man out. Full count now, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Akil Baddoo. First pitch of the AB on its way, and he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 2-1 home. It is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swing, and he pops him up. Hunter on the run. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The next 3-2. Popped up. Arias is over to take a look, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Once again, a 3-2. Hard ground ball to third. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
That'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His prior history in this matchup, he's just 2 for 9. Now the 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Cruz will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting it.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He's got it, and he is in there. So now here is Eric Haas looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Set and the pitch. The 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Carew is there. Simmons back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. And he popped him up, and that's going to land foul. And they're runners at the corners now. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the belt, the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Lifted down the line in left. Hunter coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Tigers strand a pair. Will move to the third with no score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Now here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back. Into the box, Mitch Garver. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Buxton on at first, nobody out. Ball and a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, dude.
And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Rod Carew. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-1.
The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
2-1 the count.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
The 2-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball
Three
away
balls,
with a guy
1
who's
strike.
got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
3-1. And
Nope,
a good
that's
at-bat that
ball
time
4.
as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And next to hit will be Luis Ariz. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now both runners are breaking. He swings and misses. Throw down.
2 strikes.
Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
Ready on 0-2. Ground ball right side. Glove by Cabrera. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Twin strand of pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Harold Castro.
The designated hitter, Harold Castro.
First pitch of the AB now. This one's flared out toward left. Hunter coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
In now, Al Kaline. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
2 balls and a strike to Al Kaline. Nobody out, runner on first. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Alan Trammell is on deck. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Castro over at second. Kaline at first with no outs. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Skied into very shallow right. Cruz is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonathan.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that misses 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll
Now
see if he
batting,
can feed off that
center
K,
fielder,
wiggle out of the jam,
uphill.
and keep this game tied.
So now to the plate, Akil Baddoo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Here's the 1-1. Now a little looper down the left field line. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The set and the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Plate now, Jeimer Candelario. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Tigers 4 and the Twins nothing. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kirby Puckett.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Slur, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate, Harmon Killebrew. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fouled straight back. 1-1. Is taken for ball 2. Killebrew in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to dig in, Torrey Hunter, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for
Ball
ball
one, no
one.
strike.
Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. To the plate now, Nelson Cruz. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. Killebrew at second. Hunter at first. One gone. Fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. Twin strand of pair. They trail here 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Matt Shoemaker answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now at the plate is Eric Haas, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Number 13.
Pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. hit in the air out toward left. And Hunter will put this one away without much effort for the first out of the inning. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Victor Reyes stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Hunter's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're in front 4-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
First offering. Mitch Garver is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Definitely not the way he was looking to start this inning, Dan.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Into the box, Rod Carew, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Garver on second. Simmons on at first with nobody out. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Pops this one up. Candelario into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Popped up. Trammell takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 34, Kirby Puckett.
2 on, 2 out, and in next is Kirby Puckett. He's set. Here it comes.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Al Kaline. Now here's the first offering.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Runners going. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Runner going a second time, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. We'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Go!
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Killebrew in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set. Here's the 2-2, and this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Shoemaker will do this himself, and that's the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Akil.
1 out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. Stretch. Here's the pitch, and a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. K-line on third. Tremmel at second with 1 away. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Back for more from Detroit after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Harmon Killebrew.
Pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Tyler Alexander is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Alexander.
Plate now, Torrey Hunter. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz pitches high, the throw, not in time, and Hunter's got himself a stolen base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The 3-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with the payoff pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Tigers 4 and the Twins 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Yank on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first and shout for the out.
Now back, number 13.
Next, here is Eric Haas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering.
Ball, that's out.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. 1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Hit out towards second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The left fielder, number 22, Victor Reyes.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Haas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit back toward the mound. Simmons dives. What a stop. Great play, but no chance to get an out. And now there'll be runners at the corners.
Number 6.
Here, I'm going to tell you, every pitcher appreciates that. You have a runner in scoring position. Great job at knocking that ball down, keeping it in the infield.
Yeah, no doubt. And as a former infielder, nothing puts a smile on our face better than trying to save runs for you guys. We know how much it means, and he made a heck of a play. That diving stop will prevent a run. Now let's see if the pitcher can get us out of it.
He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 5-1.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Alan Trammell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Rod Carew. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Tigers get just the 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Twins 1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Now here's the first offering.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Stepping in now, Rod Carew. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The third baseman, number 2, Luis Arias.
At the plate now, Luis Arias, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Carew, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2.
Ball. That's inside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Kirby Puckett digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 5-1. Now into the box, Jonathan Scope, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Go.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hunter's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Michael Pineda comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 35, Michael Pineda.
Now to bat, Akil Baddoo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Oh, that's
3.
danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. The 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it. But it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He has an even 10 hits in 25 tries. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hunter's got a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead this one, though, 5-1. So now to the plate, Harmon Killebrew is batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Torrey Hunter waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in next, Torrey Hunter. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Killebrew aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. K-line is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
The next twin up, Nelson Cruz, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Count remains 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Michael Fulmer gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 32, Michael Fulmer.
Byron Buxton will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at 1st and 2nd and 1 gone. As a look, now the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's a real nice location with that fastball. Up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
0-1, here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Next up is Mitch Garver, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. Scooped up on to 1st, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They're down here 5-1. At the plate now is Jeimer Candelario, head-to-head against Michael Pineda. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Eric Haas. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Cruz is there, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Victor Reyes.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit hard, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're up 5-1. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's only 1 for 10. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-0. Misses off the plate. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Candelario trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Slow little roller to third. Right to him. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
So next to hit is Rod Carew. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. lifted down the line in left. Candelario into foul territory, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third baseline. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
In now, Kirby Puckett, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. The 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first to take care of him, and the Tigers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game. The Tigers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Casey Mize gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Randy Dobnak worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Michael Fulmer hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run on 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.